So the players get up on the podium. Here, look, you forgot that he totally missed you.
That's right. I was just giving you a
He
little.
was trying to. There, say what's up.
Is this ESPN? Oh, it's the Caddie Network.
See, you see how he didn't. Then he. Oh, it's cool. Then jump on in there. Look. Look at- my mic flag's bigger. Literally just walking off the 18th green to get the win. Adam Hayes, caddy for John Rahm. How was your week this week?
It was great. I mean, it's what a beautiful place. We were in last year and didn't play. Maybe we should have. I don't know, but no. But so beautiful place. It was an awesome week. And it's easy. It's nice. It's laid back. Great food. It's a first class event like it should be. I mean, Tiger's a host. I mean, that guy knows how to do it. So
Small field. It's funny. Your man earlier this week said it's so laid back and relaxed and chill. But I can't lie, my competitive juices come out.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's there's just still a lot at stake. I mean, there's people. I know it's a well-known thing. There's a lot of world ranking points at this event. Small field. Obviously, money's great, but the coolest thing I think is the trophy. How about that trophy?
That's amazing. The same thing.
Yeah, I mean, so that that's a great thing about John, and people may already know this or not, but money's obviously a cool thing, but he when I went to go work for him, the first thing he said to me, he goes, I don't care about all that. He's like, I love trophies. So I mean, that's kind of what he likes doing. We talk about that all the time. We'll see a cool trophy. He's like, man, I'd like to have that. So like this week's very cool. Like last year, Dubai, what a cool trophy. All these. So yeah, that's kind of a little motivating thing for him when we see a trophy on the first tee. Hey, let's go get that. So.
And what was it like for you pulling that flag off of the 18th?
Yeah, it's always good.
This is starting to become a thing for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, fortunately, the right place at the right time, and hooked up with John 2.5 years ago, and I think it's our 6th win together, so that's cool. 3 each year. And funny thing, I just read a little stat earlier this morning when I got up that he won the second event he played in last year, Torrey Pines, in the last event last year, Dubai. And then this year he won second event, Career Builder, and then the last event here. So maybe there's a little pattern. I don't know. We'll try and get some going in the middle. But I mean, that's kind of a cool
or you
thing.
can take more time off.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know about that, but yeah.
See, caddies want to caddy.
Yeah.
That's how it
right.
works.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways,
what was the best shot that you saw him hit this week, where you thought as a caddy, yeah, he got it?
Yeah. Honestly, probably the drive on 18. Really the last 2 rounds. The second and third round. I mean, both of them were just, a lot of guys get up there and they take an iron or 3 wood off the tee, and it bottlenecks up there a little bit. But I mean, there was no hesitation. Just got up both days, grabbed driver, and just, I mean, absolutely pounded them. I think we had gap wedge. Both days, I think we had gap wedge in. So that's a long way down there, and for him to get up there and do that, those are probably the most impressive shots I saw him hit this week.
It's a daunting tee shot.
It is.
It's a very daunting tee shot.
Yeah.
What's the hardest hole for you to caddy?
Gosh, hardest hole to caddy?
This week, which was the hardest?
That's a good question. That's a great question, actually. Geez, that's a good question. You kind of stumped me on that one. They're all so many great holes out here. I'd say the hardest hole to caddy. I think it's the 5th hole, par 3. Got the water. The water didn't really come into play, but it's kind of a green sits an angle. It's a little funky. The wind's there, and it's kind of hard to know exactly what it's doing. So, I think that's probably one of the harder holes. Caddy on, yeah.
What was the easiest thing about this week for you?
Caddying for him. I mean,
why?
He just, I mean, honestly, hardly missed a shot. I mean, I think we count maybe a handful went back through shots he didn't hit good. It was the best I've seen him play since I've worked for him.
Really?
Yeah, and so that was probably the easiest thing this week.
So now, what do you do with your time off?
Gosh, there's not much time. 4 weeks, and thanks, Todd. 4 weeks, and then Maui. Gosh, I'm gonna go home tonight. Probably enjoy it for a few days, and then do the holidays. Head to Maui on the New Year's.
One of the cool things is, like, as a caddy, you understand when you get a great player and you have that relationship, and you feel that with him, don't you?
Totally. Yeah. I mean, it's it's a fine line in caddy. You never want to you don't want to be too close, right? And you don't want to be too far out of the thing. So it's a balancing act. But I mean, John's such a great kid. I call him a kid. He's 24. And,
he doesn't have any gray in his beard.
Yeah, no, not yet. But he'll have some. But anyways, I think that, that's kind of, there's a balancing act there, and so I try and, stay just as close as I need, but give him his space also. And, it just, yeah, it's kind of, that's how it kind of works.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And where does this win rank for you?
Every win's special. This is cool because it's against obviously some of the best players, and yeah, certainly there's a few guys that aren't here. But to go out and win by I don't even know, we won by 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so to win by 5, that's just it's a good feeling. It gives you that little extra boost of confidence probably going into next year. And so it's a great win. All wins to me are cool, and they're great. It's hard to say that there's each one has a special part in it. So that was thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Look at this guy.
Watch this.
He always knows the
this
camera
here.
is.
Look, come on, look. Hey, look, you say hi. Look.
Here he is.
Well done. Top 3 caddies in the world, no question. Couldn't be happier.
Behind him, for sure. Number 1 right here. Thanks, pal. Well done. Thanks, Richie.
And you.
Absolutely, yeah. Coldest beer they have.
See?
There we go. That's
this
how we roll.
is how the fraternity of caddies,
Yeah.
man. This is what people don't get to see.
Well, I won't even taste the first one. I should have told him to get me 2. First one won't even touch the sides.
No,
Just
man.
Straight down.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. So, anyways, man, this was an awesome week. Albany's great place. Hero. I mean, this guy that, the head guy is amazing. I mean, what a great guy. And we played with a bunch of his friends Wednesday in the Pro-Am. Awesome guys. And, they kind of just, the whole week was chill. It was fun. It was relaxed.
And I have a sneaking suspicion you're not going to miss this next year.
My guess is he's probably going to try and be back here, but we'll see.
But be honest, last year when he was qualified and said, hey, man, I don't think I'm going to go. Let's just take the week off. There was probably a part of you was like, whew, you know what? That's cool. Yeah, I don't mind.
There we go. Look at here. Thanks, Richie. Appreciate it.
Look at this.
Thank you. So,
see?
Well, give it another one because this one, I'm not going to taste this one.
So last year you was like, yeah, you know what? A week off would be cool. That's fine. We ain't got to go over there.
Yeah, but now I like I said, I kind of wish we would have come because it's a perfect golf course for him. It really is. I mean, honestly, this is pretty interesting. Today we hit a iron off the 7th hole and a 3-wood on 18 today. Every other hole we hit driver all week. So he loves hitting drivers, and for him to be able to come to a course where he's able to do that gives him a good feeling. So,
yeah, I know that makes the caddy feel good too. But when they take the head cover off and go, hell yeah, hit this.
Yeah, there's no questions, right? He's just like, yeah. So I always tell people this. You like this? People say, how do you become a caddy? And I say, well, I can add and subtract to 300. Anything more than that, it's a driver. So for John, it's perfect. That's what I do. It's driver. That's
Congratulations,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So proud
Appreciate
of you, brother.
Thank
so
you.
proud of you.
Thanks.